Hello everybody, this is the Safe Magician, and I've joined the 2B2T server. This is kind of insane because 2B2T is the oldest Anarchy server that I know of, and I believe it is the oldest Anarchy server in the world for Minecraft. After joining, I escaped the... My god, why can't I think? Spawn! I escaped spawn. Oh wow. Looks like someone visited me. So when I first joined on here, I decided that I would make a little like safe haven. Like I took this old like ruined base and I rebuilt it. Oh no! Oh, come on! We have to make a new chest for there. So I decided to make this little safe haven for people who ever want to come and visit. Though, probably a terrible idea because at any moment someone could come here and they could just destroy my base. But I wonder if there's a new thing here. Usually they put signs get placed for anybody who visits structures in this world. Oh, what? Weird. Well, so I decided to to refurbish this area. I remade this melon farm that's been here for a while, and I've remade this wheat and potato farm. I have a little bit of a tree farm going on over there, and I'm starting to light up the area to make sure it's safe. I'm going to turn that into like a cafe, and I'm going to use this area as efficiently as I can. Yeah, that's definitely my bed over there. Just ignore that. And then, oh, why did I jump? And then I got a little bit of mine shaft down here. Down here we can do a lot of mining and stuff, but I'll probably do a lot of that off camera. I decided to join the 2B2T server because it seemed like an interesting choice. It's the oldest Anarchy server, and I think it would be a lot of fun to join something this crazy. I don't know exactly what my plans are to do on the 2B2T server. It might be something good, might be something bad. I don't know. Hopefully something good. There are a lot of issues that can come across if while playing on the server, like withers. Withers show up all the time, and I kind of use that as a danger meter on how the more wither boss lines there are, the more dangerous. So like none is like it's completely like peaceful. That like you can think of it as like game modes in Minecraft. Like this is peace. Like no wither is peaceful. This is easy mode, 2 is normal, and 3 is hard. The reason I think of it like that is because it just shows you how close to like a dangerous area you are. So like if you're in spawn, you'll almost always have a 3-line boss bar for withers. But in the case of here, I'm typically only going to have none or maybe 1 at the very most. I should really make myself a secret stash of for melon farm and for my wheat and pumpkins, because not pumpkins, I don't have pumpkins yet. Wheat and I don't know the name of it. What's the name of it? Potatoes. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of potatoes. I'm also using that tree farm in order to allow me to be able to, I'm saying too a lot. I'm using the tree farm to make a lot of charcoal because mining for coal is probably going to be way too time consuming, so I decided just to do that. That's also something else I'm leaving there. I'm not moving that sheep. If anything, I'm putting a piece of glass around it to immortalize it, because I think that sheep is kind of funny because it's been there since I joined and it's going to stay there until after I leave. So I think I'm going to start work on making myself a personalized wheat farm and a personalized melon farm. So I'm not going to show where that's going to be, but I will make one and I'll show you the end result. Alright, so I just made this very simple farms here, and I think it's going to be nice to have them. Yes, there's a hole there in the wall, but it's only going to be temporary, because, again, this is all going to be hidden afterwards. And it's going to be really nice to have my own little secret stash of this stuff, because one thing that I'm pretty sure about when it comes to this server is you got someone who comes along, they will destroy it, no matter what. Well, maybe not no matter what, but it's a pretty good chance that they will. And, you would think that I probably wouldn't have joined 2B2T, seeing on how my name is literally Safe Magician. Why would I join an anarchy server? Well, to be honest, it's something I've been interested about for a couple of years now. And, now that I've started up my own YouTube channel, I think that this is a pretty neat little option. On what I'm going to exactly do, I don't know. Will I be building a lot? Will I be blowing up a lot? I don't know. I might make 3 separate bases in like 3 different quadrants. Now, there's something that we should get into. And that is that 2B2T is probably the most dangerous place that I could have joined for a server. And that is that 2B2T is probably the most dangerous thing I could have joined because of, you know, it's an anarchy server. Almost anything goes here. Like, there's almost no rules. I'm sure that there are some. Why is that glass broken? I thought that was completely fixed. Alright, I now need to fix that piece of glass, so I have to go get some sand. That's sandstone. But if you were to join the server, there's something I do have to recommend is maybe turning off your chat because of how this server runs. Because just about anything can get said on the chat on here. That's why I have it currently turned off. As you can see, it's not there. Because the chat is almost always active. And the server resets like once every 24 hours, I believe. Like, you know, why am I not able to open this? Weird. I did not know why I couldn't open that for a second. So, this is just a crazy idea, I personally think, because of the server that it is. I completely lost my train of thought because of that and that. Give me a second, I need to rethink about what I was going to say. But yeah, if you join the server, definitely turn off your chat if you don't want to be reading it all the time. Though it can be good to have it on sometimes. The base that I'm currently living at is a ruin. I'm just reworking it. Another thing that I should mention about this server is that if you do plan to play on it, it's a good idea to know about some of the weird functions here. Like, I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but I personally have this issue of whenever I use an axe on a tree, I have this problem where I have to mine the block twice. So I'll show that here real quick. And that's always consistent. I've always had to mine the block twice. I'll finish that tree later. I'm just gonna continue talking. And so, yeah, you'll have to mine each block twice. Now, there are plenty of different ways to play on this server. One can be the idea of being a nomad, and that's where you'll keep an ender chest on you, keep certain tools on you, and you'll just, travel the world, allowing you to do different things along the lines of, it just gives you more freedom. This way you won't have the idea of, if you get really attached to a base, you won't have to deal with the base getting completely and utterly destroyed. You'll always be on the move and you won't get attached to anything. Or you could play like I'm going to and you're going to make a base, which, not a bad idea, but probably not the best either because of how the server works. But, I mean, it's just an idea of which way you want to play. Some people make highways, some people make invincibility machines, which I hear is an actual thing that someone made at one point. Something that literally they made it and they could not hit each other, they couldn't destroy anything. They basically turned completely immortal because of it. But they tried to build the same machine somewhere else and it didn't work. I forgot exactly why. I think it was just a lag machine that they were making at the time. Something to note down about the server is that I don't know if that's something that's going up. If you ever want to skip the night, you would have to organize the entire server's population to go to sleep at the same time. Completely impossible. I don't think that's ever going to happen because I think there's like 200 people playing at a time. So you always have, like, you're never going to get everyone organized enough to all do that. And different ways of playing are all viable on here. I really don't want to die here because of a skeleton. I just think that playing on here is going to be a lot of fun, and I will say it's not going to be for everyone. It's definitely not a server everyone would like to be on. Though I will enjoy it personally. But yeah, I mean, I had been watching a couple of different YouTubers playing on the 2B2C server, and, it got me interested enough to play on it. But you have to remember that, people hack and cheat on this server at all times. So, you have to be wary of that. There are sometimes, and a lot of times there are groups of people. Where is this wither? I'm not really worried about it, it's here and I don't know where it is. Also, it seems to be moving in that direction. I don't know what direction that is. I'm not turning on my F3. Yeah, and if you're going to record videos on here like I am, do not turn on your F3 because showing your coordinates would probably be... Why is there no door here? I guess someone must have visited recently because I just came up here and there was a door. Oops. And I'm personally playing this very risky because I'm only got this one base set up right now. I don't have anything else. If I plan to start work on one soon, I want to get at least like a few thousand blocks away, if not a million, because there are people in like the 5 million range away from spawn at all times. I'm pretty close to spawn personally, which is very risky. And after rebuilding this, I made those signs which allow people to know that, oh, this is like a safe place. You can get yourself melons, or you could get yourself any sort of, like, you can get yourself as much melons as you want, as much potatoes and stuff. Like, I'm trying to consistently work on this area so people are always trying to be nice. Though, again, people will just come here and destroy it at some point. And, as I mentioned, there are, like, factions on this server, which, I think one is, like, the highways, or, like, restoring old, like, monuments and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna join any of those. If I do, it'd probably be only for, like, a short time period. Because I have no real reason to join any of those. Now, when I had rebuilt this structure, this part of the roof was completely missing, so that wood was there but originally, and so I'm just replacing it. Because I thought it might be a good idea to just keep the old way that this place was built up. Oh, I thought it was up a lot higher than what it was. I will say that this server is probably got a lot of different... I don't know where I was going with that sentence anyway. But you should definitely, if watch more other... I'm gonna skip ahead. Now there is another thing about this server. It's that it's extremely laggy, as you've seen with my tree demonstration earlier. But another thing is that it's almost impossible to find resources. The only reason I found the resources that I have currently is because they're probably the most useful. While if, you know, you get to like pumpkins and sugarcane can be used for like speed potions, and pumpkins can be used to make iron golems, all which would be very useful to help you out in your world. I currently don't have any of that. So I think I need to make a couple of goals for myself. One, I need to get my original, like the tower that I've currently started rebuilding, all the way up to its top. So that looks like it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6-ish levels, maybe 7 at max. And I can start off by remaking that. The easiest way would be just to make a lava cast, because then I could just immediately, you know, lava, water, and it would just be quick and easy and it'd be done and over with. Though I don't really want to do that because I'd most likely go over the bit that I've already rebuilt, so I don't know if it would be smart. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have an idea to stop it from doing that. Alright, so I just took the water and lava from a cobblestone generator that I had in my base, and I'm going to use that to remake this part of the building. So, like, I need this to be here. So, if I go straight up, I go up again. I'm very boring, I know. But if I keep going up, I'll inevitably get up to there. So, while I'm going up, I'll do certain things. Like, I'm going to get up there, but after getting up there and placing the lava, I'm going to make it so that the lava spreads in a unique way. That being, I'm going to make it cascade down into a lava cast that's going to fill this area properly. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Alright, so I'm just going to start with only that, because I'm nervous with a bunch of lava around, but I'm just going to start with that. Inevitably, now that I know that's like the top part of my tower, I will make it so like it spreads out properly. Though right now I'm not going to do that, because I'm too nervous and scared, so you can understand why I wouldn't do that. Since my entire roof is made out of stone, I have no worries about it catching on fire or anything, so... Oh, God. Okay, that didn't work out too badly. There's a good chance that I'll end up getting this entire place destroyed at some point because of my own abilities of not being able to hide my house correctly. I'm currently going to try to make a sheep and like cow pen. That way I'll have like, you know, different types of resource incoming. So, you know, cows for like leather, sheep for wool. Maybe I'll do something with those. Alright, so I'm going to try to get these 2 sheep and this cow into this pen. That way I'll be able to start breeding sheep and start looking for a cow. this will probably be a pretty short video, just to, get me started in all this. And now, little sheep baby. And now I have a beacon of lava to guide me back home. So yeah, I've joined the 2v2t server. I'll post some short videos, some long videos, and I'll try to be more consistent with uploading. Well, this is the Safe Magician signing off, and I hope that if you liked this video that you will hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I know I'm small right now, but hopefully I'll start building my channel bit by bit. And if you find yourself coming back, please subscribe. That's it for me. Bye!